Hello, family. Today we're going to go over how to develop a trading plan the easy way. A lot of us typically don't know how to create one, or when we do create one, it's like overkill. So, I'm going to share with you some tips that I learned from Oliver Velez, along with some of the things I gathered from a previous trading plan that I had developed and expanded on. So, as you can see here, these are some keynotes that I took from his idea with his training regarding trading plans. One of the key points that I want to point to you that there is a difference between a trading plan and a strategy. A strategy is pretty much, your method of entering the market. It's whether you're using supply and demand or if you're using indicators. I rarely use indicators, so whatever it is that you do to enter the market is your strategy. Now, the plan is how you will manage your strategy. It's inside of your trading plan. Some people have multiple strategies. And so the plan will typically have at least 7 parts, and it will consist of, how you identify your setup and where you identify your setup, how you enter the market. Okay, you should have at least 2 entry methods. Where you're gonna place your stop loss. So that's risk management. Okay, what method are you gonna come up with setting a stop loss? So, also if you're winning the trade, how will you add to winning plays? Okay, don't some people tend to cut their wins short, and you shouldn't do that when the market, especially if the market's not ready for that. So you got to learn to know when to add and when not to add, and how you would take profit, which is your risk to reward. And then of course your exit and stop method. Will you wait till you get stopped out, or when you see a reversal pattern? Whatever you come up with. Another thing is, a trading plan is a living document. It's not, it should you should trade at least 20 trades. Take note on how many you won and versus the risk, your win and loss ratio. And if you notice that you've only won 4 and then you lost 6, excuse me, you only won 4 and you lost 16, then that's when you need to go back and look at your trading plan to make it better. But you shouldn't really be changing your trading plan until you've taken 20 trades at least using that trading plan. Remember, the trading plan is rule based. It shouldn't necessarily tell you how to trade. And what I mean by that is, when I first started, this used to be my trading plan. It was very overkill, very detailed. It had my goals, my objectives, my time frames that I would trade, my sessions, my setups, how many accounts, my entry rules, and my top-down analysis. And in here, it was literally telling me if I saw a trend line cross over this, what should I do? After 2 or 3 touches, it was telling me, it was reminding me that to count the touches and stuff like that. That is not that is not the key to a trading plan. This is too much right here, and it's too much. This was like 4 pages. If you're someone who needs this initially, okay, kudos. If you're like forgetting to do things on when you're trading, but if you're someone who got the concept on trading, then your trading plan should look like this. Only 10 rules at the most, and they need to be specific. It should include the strategy, once again, the opportunity for the setup and location, your trade entries. Once again, you should have at a minimum 2 of each category: risk management, trade management, your ad rules, exit rules, and of course your post-market activity and your golden rules, which are some key reminders to do. And as you can see in this trading plan right here, I've narrowed it down significantly to where it touched on the strategy, the location, everything that Oliver's mentioned in his video. I've got it down to how I would manage my trade, how I would add to my trade, how I would exit the trade, and some of the things that I would do when I, ended the trade. If this is something that you're interested in having, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to share this with you. And once again, the purpose of a trading plan is to trade for you until you can become disciplined enough to trade on your own, not blow your accounts, not trade with greed, not revenge trade, to overcome the fear of missing out, to make sure you're following your rules to, for the setup. It's to replace you until you have developed internally and psychologically to become a better, consistent, profitable winner in trading. So I hope this clarified to you what the difference between a trading plan and a strategy and why you should have one. All right, guys, I look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Comment below if you would like a copy of the template or have any questions. Otherwise, stay tuned to the next one. Talk to you later.